Hi, welcome to Raw Math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on graph interpretation. This graph, which is about profit for Watches Incorporated, we are going to complete what is called a 60-second summary. This is a summary that could be given in about 60 seconds to summarize the overall meaning of the graph. It doesn't get compiled in 60 seconds. You take some time to interpret what you see, but you can summarize at the end of your interpretation in about 60 seconds. The first skill that you're asked to do is to label the axes. So it says profit in thousands for Watches Incorporated, which means over here for the output, I need to say profit in thousands. And I need to put that in thousands so that when people look at this, they realize that 25 is not $25, but $25,000. We do this where we say in thousands because these numbers are easier to deal with in an equation than the bigger numbers like 25,000. And we can get the idea of what's happening with just these kind of manipulated numbers that are simpler to use. Okay, and then for the output, if we look at all these, they are dates. Often we would say years, and often we would say things like this would be one, and we would say years since 2001. But this time we're just going to say dates because it's month and day, month and year, which there's no quick way to say it except for dates. Okay, so here is my 60-second summary because I didn't just want to go through and interpret and write, having to jump back and forth. We're going to do a bit of a fill in the blank. Okay, we have data on Watches Incorporated starting in, let's see, 2001, so that's starting in February of 2001. And going through blank of blank. Let's see, going through June of 2006. Early on in blank of blank, they showed remarkable increase of profit, growing from an initial profit of blank to an early maximum profit of blank. Okay. So it says early on with an early maximum profit. The early maximum profit is probably this point right here, and this point right here corresponds to 801. It corresponds to 35,000, and their initial was 25,000. Okay, so this is all the information we need to fill in down here. Early on in August of 2001, they showed remarkable increase of profit, growing from an initial profit of $25,000. And notice I don't say 25 in thousands. I just interpret it to how we would actually say it in the real world. We manipulate the numbers so they're easy to use mathematically, but when we interpret them, we go back to how we actually speak. All right, to an early maximum profit of $35,000. They then had a rough spot where they dropped to their lowest profit of, let's see, their lowest profit right here. It looks like it's about $9,000. Okay, so in October of 2001. Over the interval of time given in this graph, the company showed their maximum profit of blank and blank. These are our last fill-ins. So let's see, let's come up here. It looks like their maximum is right here, which is just above this. So we'll give them the maximum profit of 61,000. And that was in, that's the end. So it's somewhere between the 4th month and the 6th month. Somewhere between the 4th month and the 6th month. So I will go with the 5th month. So they showed their maximum profit of $61,000 in May of 2006. Overall, Watches Incorporated has done very well from the sales, showing an overall trend of growth. If this trend continues, the company looks to have a strong future ahead of them. I hope this has helped you figure out how to summarize a graph. Please Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. Like my YouTube channel, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can like my Facebook page, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.